Now fans are speculating that you and your ex Chase are back together. So can you set the record straight here? We are asking the questions you want to know about Charli and Dixie D'Amelio. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Andrea Belke. Before we get started today, we want to pay tribute to the nearly 3,000 people who died in the September 11th terror attacks 20 years ago this Saturday. We are also thinking of those they left behind, including the children who remember and honor them every day. Now, let's switch gears to some lighter news as we dive right into the first 5, starting with a big Hollywood baby boom.
From Cardi B and Kylie Jenner to Olivia Munn and John Mulaney, the stars have so many bundles of joy to celebrate.
Earlier this week, Cardi B and Offset announced that they welcomed baby number 2, a boy who joins big sister Culture Chiari.
The couple shared 2 sweet photos from the hospital on Instagram showing off their newborn son.
And the Kardashian-Jenner clan is growing too.
Kylie Jenner confirmed that she and Travis Scott are expecting their second baby with the sweetest Instagram video.
Their new little one will be joining big sister Stormi.
A source told People that Kylie is beyond excited and thrilled.
And John Mulaney is thrilled to be expecting his first child with his girlfriend, Olivia Munn.
I'm gonna be a dad.
The comedian revealed that Olivia is pregnant and shared that she and their baby on the way have really saved him during his substance abuse recovery.
She's kind of held my hand through that hell.
Moving on to more celeb babies and an announcement that is sparking backlash. Jed Duggar and his wife Katie revealed they're expecting in a YouTube vlog and a set of Instagram photos this week. But while family, friends, and fans congratulated the 19 kids and counting star, not everyone was happy, with some criticizing Jed's caption for being in poor taste. Without a Crystal Ball host, Katie Joy even called out the couple for being so insensitive, pointing to the hundreds of thousands of Americans who have died of COVID since the pandemic began.
And why would you bring in death, like COVID, into a happy announcement like pregnancy?
A number of commenters agreed with her, calling the announcement tasteless, tacky, tone deaf, and definitely not funny or cute. Jed and Katie tied the knot in Arkansas on April 3rd after a quiet courtship. Now, onto the posts you've been loving this week. Chrissy Teigen celebrated her 50th day of sobriety with an adorable video of herself trying to exercise, but her daughter Luna and son Miles had other plans. And in the comments, her husband John Legend and friends Jen Atkin, Brooklyn Decker, and Christine Quinn cheered her on. Meanwhile, Meghan Trainor and Daryl Sabara found a new way to make their baby boy laugh out loud. Meghan says she'd happily do this all day to hear Riley's sweet laugh. And Emily in Paris star Lily Collins announced on Instagram that she and her fiancé Charli McDowell became each other's forever over the weekend in Colorado. Charli shared the news on his page too, writing in part that he married the most generous, thoughtful, and beautiful person he has ever known. In this week's People cover story, Jessica Alba, who created a billion-dollar empire with The Honest Company, has some advice for budding entrepreneurs.
I think you have to not be afraid to try things, and then when it doesn't go necessarily, or the outcome isn't exactly what you want, like what did you learn from it? How can you move on from there?
Jessica also shares how she juggles being a career woman and a mom to 3 kids.
Well, I would say I'm 100% mom all the time, right? I can't disconnect from that. But I do believe that the quality of the time that you're spending doing one thing or another, you just have to like focus on what matters. And sometimes you don't need to be 100 all the time, all in 24/7 with anything, right? You also need you time.
We are continuing to celebrate some of the women we love in pop culture, brought to you by Clinique. Jamie Lee Curtis is a writer, a podcaster, and an award-winning actress with memorable roles in Knives Out.
Oh, it was great.
Freaky Friday.
Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper!
And the Halloween franchise, whose latest installment hits theaters October 15th.
Evil dies tonight.
But besides being our favorite scream queen, Jamie, who is the daughter of Hollywood legends Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh, is also a philanthropist, an activist, and an advocate for substance abuse recovery and the Children's Hospital Los Angeles.
I think there's just some identification with the vulnerability of children. And nothing makes you more vulnerable than illness.
Jamie and her husband, Christopher Guest, are also proud parents to 2 adopted children, 34-year-old Annie and 25-year-old Ruby, who is transgender. And that's why Jamie Lee Curtis is this week's Woman We Love. All right, now let's move on to some screen time. I am so excited to be joined now by Dixie and Charli D'Amelio. You may know them from TikTok, but they're starring in the new original series. It's called The D'Amelio Show.
You can get famous really fast on TikTok.
I don't know how Charli blew up. It's crazy.
Thank you both for joining me. For these final 5 minutes of the show, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For question number 1, you have to give me 1 answer. For question number 2, you have to give me 2 answers, and so on. Let's get started. You two became very famous on TikTok. So what is one TikTok dance move or trend that is your favorite right now?
I feel like this thing. No, there's one song that I love, and I love the dance that goes with it, but I don't remember it either right now. And it's the Doja Cat one. I can't do dances, but if I could dance, that would be the first one I do.
You two have been noticed by a lot of celebrities. J-Lo, Justin Bieber.
That's a joke.
The list goes on and on. But if you could make a TikTok video with any celebrity, which 2 would you choose?
Dancer-wise, I feel like Lauren Frodeman. Mine would probably be Lizzo because her TikToks are so funny.
All the rumors are true, yeah.
She knows how to do the internet. She's so good.
The internet can be a tough place sometimes.
I just feel held to a very high standard.
What are 3 ways that you feel supported by each other and pick each other up when you're feeling down?
I think we pick each other up by kind of joking with each other.
You get on my nerves on purpose, though.
Like I breathe sometimes, and that really sets her off.
I feel like another thing that we do is distract ourselves. I go for a drive or something, or just hang out with our family.
Hey everybody, thanks for showing up to our video.
What's been the funniest or wildest rumor that you've read about yourself that made you laugh?
I remember I got so much hate when everyone was like, Charli's gonna be on season 2 of Outer Banks.
The Outer Banks. Paradise on Earth.
Someone just made it up. Like, people do that all the time, and they'll just make up rumors out of thin air, and then it'll get me so much hate, and I'm like, this isn't even real. Mine, it was like bad. I don't even know why, but I posted a TikTok and I touched my stomach, and I was with Noah, my boyfriend, and I captioned it baby. And then the next day, every Snapchat article, Dixie D'Amelio's pregnant. I'm like, what just happened?
Oh God.
I know that you and your boyfriend are very close, Noah. He pops up in your videos. How has he been such a support for you?
He's literally an angel, the sweetest boy ever, and I'm so lucky to have him in my life.
There's always gonna be people that hate on you for no reason.
I'm very thankful that Dixie found someone so amazing.
Aww. Is it hard to get Charli's approval when it comes to bringing a boyfriend home?
For the first few months, I was very hard on Noah because I've seen my sister in a relationship where she was not treated the way that she deserves to be treated. Noah has definitely gotten on my good side.
Charli, I know that you went through a public breakup.
To go through a public breakup was terrible.
Now fans are speculating that you and your ex Chase are back together. So can you set the record straight here?
It's really crazy how we've been able to really move on and grow and mature together as friends because it's been such a crazy dynamic, which you'll really be able to see on the show, which is why it's so cool, and I do get into a lot of details about that, but yes, we are friends.
Since you two are the experts, what are 4 tips to making a video that could potentially go viral?
Cliffhangers, you'll go viral. Comedy, like quick comedy though. I hate to say this, but like getting hurt, you need to keep people's attention.
This show is a big deal for you because fans are getting to see another side of you that we might not see on these quick clips on TikTok. So what are 5 things viewers are going to see on your new show, The D'Amelio Show?
Our everyday family dynamic,
Knowing what I know about our family, we're gonna get through it together.
my relationship with dance,
Is there room for dance and to be a kid?
Dixie's relationship with music,
Starting music with a huge audience is very scary.
how much we lay on the floor, and how emotional we are.
It's important to have family and friends that will stick by you.
Charli and Dixie, thank you so much for being here. Everyone be sure to watch The D'Amelio Show, streaming now on Hulu. All right, time's up. See you next Thursday.